Live in Western Oregon, this is NBC 16 News at 5.
The reason why we are doing this is to have a way for Black community members to actively engage not only our future electeds, but also to have ongoing community conversations with our elected officials so that they know what is important to us as Black people.
First at 5, 15 days until the May 21st primary, and competition is heating up for mayoral candidates Karen Knutson and Shanae Joyce Stringer. Good evening and thanks for joining us for NBC 16 News at 5. I'm Alan Matthews.
And I'm Meadows. The two candidates spoke at a forum this past weekend at the Black Cultural Initiative. The forum highlighted housing as the most pressing concern for residents and the city's political leadership.
Questions were generated directly from those in attendance, offering a unique opportunity to directly engage with the candidates. NBC 16's Tiffany was the moderator.
The Black Cultural Initiative held their second political forum, empowering the Black community to address Eugene's mayoral candidates directly. Each woman discussed why they would be the best candidate to tackle issues from equity in housing to reliable health care.
The work I've been doing this last 10 years as a housing advocate to help us address the full continuum of our housing needs, from unsheltered homelessness to affordable housing for our workforce to a diversity of housing options in our community that meet families where they are. That's the motivation for that work, is to actually help us address that crisis, and I will keep doing that if elected mayor.
I want to work as mayor to remove any barriers that we have created by policy and ideas in order to create greater access to the essential services that are needed by so many in our community in order to adequately address housing and houselessness.
In addition to housing, a question was raised about concerns of public safety.
I want to again work with residents and work with business owners and work with those who have the task of securing our community to identify what are truly the best methods to ensure that we live in a safe, secure environment.
Against the backdrop of Optum buying out Oregon Medical Group, pushing providers to leave and forcing patients to seek care elsewhere, Karen offered her plans to address the growing lack of local health care options.
Given our health care needs, given what I mentioned about addiction, but also the crisis of mental health in our community for our adolescents, but also for adults, we have the capacity to reimagine what healthcare might look like here, and that has to be a part of us rising to meet this crisis.
The forum also highlighted the need to improve the city's working relationship with the University of Oregon and prioritize policy that balances housing development with environmental protections. In Eugene, I'm Tiffany Lewis reporting.